when you're winning. Get a goal, it's just the beginning. You gotta sing when you're winning. Everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. You gotta sing when you're winning. Get a goal, it's just the beginning. Sing, sing when you're winning. Everywhere you go.
Hello and welcome to episode 71 of the Sing When You're Winning, a Fantasy Football League Oddity podcast featuring distant cousins of podcast royalty. And we're expecting two very special guests this week. We've definitely got one, but we'll see if the second one turns up, who we will reveal very shortly. But waiting live for the podcast throne this week. As usual, it's myself, Jamie. We've got Steve. We've got
Hello.
Lee's back. Hello, Lee. And we've
Hello.
got Jersey Chris as well. But yes, this Friday morning stroke Tuesday night, did anyone have pancakes on Pancake Tuesday? Was that a thing?
I
that
knew
people
you were
had?
going to ask a pancake question.
Did you know that? Go on.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't disappoint, Steve. I'm glad I
Yeah.
didn't disappoint.
I was going to say we should all just answer with what we think the question's going to be.
Yes, and you'd have been quids-in this week.
And it would have been 4 banana, chocolate, orange, and golden syrup would have been my answer.
Is that what you had?
Nice.
All right,
Yeah.
Good stuff. I've not had any pancakes today, so this obviously it's Friday morning, so I wouldn't have had any. But there's time yet. How about you, Lee? What's your favourite? Yeah, and you answer just in the order that Steve did as well.
I've not had any, but I've just cooked Alfie some. Well, he did it backwards. He had sweet, so lemon and sugar. No other nonsense. No Nutella.
Classic
and
lemon and sugar.
all
Classic.
that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he had cheese after that, so he's gone back to front. So
Oh, don't think I've had that. I've never had a cheesy pancake. There you go. I've probably never lived.
Probably don't have them in Jersey, to be fair.
Do they have them? Yeah, Jersey
do,
Chris,
is
do
that
you
a
have
pancake?
Well, we
Do you have
actually
crepes or
crepes.
pancakes?
We have crepes. Yeah, we have our own little places of French crepes, but I'm not
Crep
having
day.
any because I'm on a health kick, so
Health
yeah,
kick,
I'm
all
not allowed to eat bad food.
right. All right. What do you define as bad food then?
Well, I'm doing bread at the moment, so yeah, I'm not allowed to go near any flour, wheat, bread, anything like that. So just basically protein.
That sounds like fun.
Protein.
Yeah, I bet you could kill for a bacon sandwich right now.
Ooh.
Bacon wraps, fine.
Bacon wrap. It's spoiling the fun,
It's
though,
not
is it?
the
No,
same.
Only on a Friday morning, but yeah.
yeah. It is. It feels like bacon wrap spoiling the fun.
It's
Just a
not the
little
same.
bit.
It's definitely not the same.
All right, fair enough. Well, shall we meet one of today's guests, and we'll find out if he's been having pancakes as well. But welcome. Is this is this your fourth? You could be leading. But yes,
Four?
is it four? Is
I
it
thought maybe
four?
third.
Third. I'm getting confused. I should have a tally if people are on. But yes, we welcome back in his 15th Sing When You're Winning season. It's Paul Chambers Tonner. Hello, welcome along to the
Hello.
pod. Yes,
Do I get a
third.
hat-trick
I
Paul
thought it might have
first
been
then?
fourth, to be fair. But yeah, you're definitely one of the front runners, along
Don't
with
think anyone's done 4 of them.
Chesney's
might
done
be.
4. Yeah, Chesney.
Although one of them was about a 5-minute cameo, wasn't it?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sometimes he does the cameos. Absolutely that. But yes, Paul, have you had any pancakes this Friday morning?
I haven't yet. My lad had some, and he's not a stickler for tradition. He had some American style pancakes with Nutella on. So blasphemous, but yeah,
That's
I'll
what
have
all
some,
the kids are doing, though, isn't it? To be fair.
yeah, I'll have some with lemon and sugar because it is the only way, in my opinion. So
It is. It
Yeah.
is.
I would agree. And yes, so we'll have a look at your stats, and then we'll ask you like how you're doing. So yeah, 15th Sing When You're Winning season, as I said. Your first season, you finished 10th in the Premier. You've always been in the Premier League. You've not dabbled with the Championship, which is a fantastic league. I recommend it to anybody. Feel free to come on down. Last season finished 3rd, which was very impressive, and you're currently 10th. So how does that feel this season? How you going?
this season has been mediocre. I had a brief run. Oh, it's just been up and down. It has. It's been up and down all season. And I was ruminating on this, and my mistake has been that I haven't had I've had very few Arsenal players in my team, and the ones that I have occasionally thrown in have done absolutely sod all. So I put Eze in. He did nothing for about 4 weeks. Took him out. He scored the hat-trick against Spurs. Put him back in again. He's done nothing since. So
Typical.
it's just been one of those FPL timing, bad decision making by the manager. However you want to frame it. So yeah, it's been probably mediocre this season. Although for some reason I'm doing all right in the Champions Cup in its inaugural season. So it's weird how it works sometimes.
Yeah, certainly is. But yes, so you could be the first person to win the Champions League. That'd be good.
Take that as a first. But I think again, unless Wolves did something insane against Arsenal, I think I'm probably going to lose to Sophie in the Champions Cup this week.
Well, I mean, what do we? Yeah, I mean, we'll know this Friday morning by the time people are listening to it. But yes, I mean, Arsenal. Do we think Arsenal are wobbling at the moment?
A little bit. I think they're not as confident. They don't look as confident, do they? They don't.
No.
They're not winning the games like they used to. So there's a little bit of nerves there. And obviously, I'm a Tottenham fan, so yeah, I hope there are nerves there.
Yeah.
We're going to come on 6-0 tomorrow night then.
yeah, that's it, innit? Yeah, typical.
Well, yeah, Arsenal need to do. I think they need to have a kind of a statement win sometime soon because City are just creeping up a little bit there, and yeah, Arsenal he's fluffed it a few times, so he could do it again potentially. Has he?
Yeah, they've definitely got a bottle job in them, that's for sure.
Yeah.
They're well capable.
Yeah, surely he gets sacked if he messed this up.
Yeah.
Well,
It's crazy that United are only 12 points behind Arsenal. You know, like that's 4 wins. It's just like, what is this season all about?
I think Leeds are about 4 wins off Champions League.
Yeah.
I mean, could happen. You never know.
It's like the Championship.
Nothing as certain as Middlesbrough coming up though, Jamie. Eh?
We're not talking about that. No. The WhatsApp chat cursed that last time. Well, to be honest, I thought we played all right, though, to be fair, apart from shocking. I mean, Luke Ayling's been amazing, but he was getting fair amount of stick for that defensive howler at the end of the match. And also, Borough fans weren't happy that he was mouthing off at the keeper. But I thought that was fine. If you're a footballer, you're going to have an argument if you've just cocked up, haven't you? I think that's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
And Aylan Ondi came out after the match and said, what do you expect? We're both passionate. We want to win, but there's no harm done, kind of thing. Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyway, I am not tempting fate on the Borough.
No, we've got to keep pushing it, Jamie. It's all you did last season. Leeds will be all right.
But I was right, and I knew Leeds were going to be all right because I was watching Leeds, and they were the best team.
So just returning the favour. Don't worry about it. Just accept it.
We'll see.
Barcelona got beat last night as well, Jamie. So you know it's all good. You know you're on a par with Barcelona.
So did Macclesfield. So there you go. I can't believe anyone was watching the Macclesfield game. To be fair. And what about ITV Top 4's commentary? That was, I mean, I will always watch Sky, but I just flicked it over to ITV4 just because Borough were losing, and I thought, what's going on here? And that was the worst commentary I think I've heard in a long time. To be fair,
Who was doing it?
I couldn't even tell you. But at half time, they had the guy who does the EFL highlights. He was presenting. Mark Schwarzer was on for Borough, and I can't remember who else was on. But he had the biggest smile on his face, so he must have been a Coventry ex-Coventry player because he was just grinning from ear to ear and saying, "This is the best I've seen Coventry play ever." So I turned it straight back on the Sky. I was like, yeah. Anyways, right. So shall we have a look? I know we haven't finished game week 26, but is it worth looking at any matches that are completely over?
Andrew Chester's got a 63. He's the highest in the Premier League, I think. Jim Daly's only got 36 so far. He's going to need improvement. Championship.
Cole has got the highest score in the Championship.
Cole is beating you, Leo. Why don't we mention that? Why aren't we going to that one?
You both triple captained, I've seen.
We did. So this time, yeah.
Cole's triple captained in Bremo, but who have you triple captained?
Jokeres.
Oh, so it could all come good for you. Could all come good for you.
No, what I've done is I've cursed Arsenal, haven't I? They're definitely coming second now.
Well, so, yeah, it could be a high scoring. That would annoy Cole, wouldn't it? Probably relegate him as well, I thought.
I hope so.
We talked about Zubimendi last week. He did nothing in the first match, so he needs to wake up and do something against Wolves tomorrow. And I was a bit annoyed because I'm playing Stu Dunn, and he picked Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who didn't play, and he's got João Pedro on the bench, so he's due 10 points. So I'm just like, so if he'd not done that, but anyway.
Yeah, it looks like he's 5 in front on you, but he's got an extra player as well. So
yeah, which is Gabriel, which is why I need Gabriel not to play or get injured after a minute or something like that.
Michelle Gale's got 63 against Swanee, but Swanee's got 7 players left to play.
Oof. Has he gone all in on Wolves and Arsenal? He has. He's used a free hit and gone all in on Wolves and Arsenal. Fair enough.
Paul Spencer in League One's got 88 already. Wow. And 3 to play, so probably be smashing 100 there. Nigel Clark's only got a 24, but he's only got 2 to play. So looks like that could be sacked in the morning stuff for him.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Bandera's got a 69. Adam Comstive's got a 75. And I think Nigel's probably going to be sacked in the morning.
Right. Well, we shall see. We shall see.
And I'm losing to Sophie Ridge, who said they were losing to Sophie in something. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, I'm losing to Sophie in the Potions Cauldron Cup as well.
So we could both curse her. That's fine.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Right. Let's have a look at some fixtures for this coming weekend. But first of all, who the hell knows last weekend? It seems like it was the midweek games, wasn't it? It feels like a long time ago now. Chelsea, Leeds. None of us got that right, essentially. Everyone seemed to go for a Chelsea win, apart from you, Jersey Chris, who went for Leeds too. But you did predict 2 penalties in that game, weirdly enough. West Ham, Manure, again, nobody went for that. Everyone was piling on a Manure win. And the poor guy who couldn't cut his hair, or not so poor, who stays in the limelight a little. Cole's very angry about him, isn't he?
He is. He's angry about everybody.
Doesn't like him, does he?
It's his standard thing. Yeah,
he definitely doesn't like him. But I reckon he was secretly well chuffed that because his team didn't lose, so it's not like he watched Man U lose, and then he continues to have. Surely, anyway, Man U won't win 5 this season. Now, I think that was his chance.
He's going to lose his celebrity, isn't he? If he chops his hair off.
Yeah, exactly. He won't be on Look Northwest or whatever the local TV station is.
Well, he's been on the Paddy Power did an advert with him and stuff like that as well. I'm sure he's probably got an agent now, something like that.
I saw going off on a tangent, but saw a post on Insta that had every Premier League team how long since they've won 5 in a row, and I think Bournemouth were the worst at nearly 2,000 days.
Wow!
Can you imagine how long the hair would be then?
Yeah.
Cousin it.
So maybe we should do that to promote the pod, and we'll get Chris to grow his hair until Leeds win 5 in a row.
Okay, yeah. How about that? Would you do for that?
Thick.
It's all right if we get relegated first. That'll be fine.
I shave mine every time Tottenham lose.
Good stuff. And Sunderland Liverpool was the last game, and Steve Wybrandt was the only one who went for a Liverpool win, which sounds nonsense, really, but there you go.
Yeah,
it's he was right on that one. But yes, this coming weekend, it's all about new bosses. Since we last spoke, there's been the usual crazy managerial merry-go-round. So Forest, Liverpool. Before we get into predicting that, what the hell is going on at Forest? I guess if you're a Forest fan, you could cut your hair until Forest have 5 managers in one season. That could be a thing.
Could happen, yeah.
Exactly. But what do we think of the latest appointment at Nottingham Forest? Anyone want to go first?
Who they appointed? I don't even know.
Herrera, wasn't it?
Herrera.
The Wolves boss who didn't win a single game.
Yeah.
Hadn't Sean Dyche won 43% of his games or something like that?
1.5 points per game he'd got.
Yeah. Crazy.
You reckon he fell out with him though, didn't he? I think Dyche is obviously
everyone, doesn't he? He probably falls out of his own shadow. But I can't. I now start to believe that Leeds will stay up because Forest are just doing turmoil. I'm more confident now. It'll be them to go down.
Yeah, it rarely works for any team that sacks and has sort of 2 or 3 managers in a season. Leeds did it last time we went down and we had 3 managers and it's just chaos in it. The players aren't playing for anybody. They're probably thinking, well, we're going to go next season anyway.
Yeah, they probably want to get out of the place, don't they? Let's be honest about it. So,
I mean, Gibbs White must be thinking, I wish I'd gone. I mean, he would have gone to Tottenham and they'd have been struggling again anyway. But, but he must be eyeing a leave going at end of season, won't he? So
it's the contrasting. There's no train of thought for all of them. You know, it's like from Nuno, who's ultra defensive, to Ange, who's a maniac, to Dyche, who's ultra defensive, to now Pereira, who I don't even know what you'd call his style. So it just it can't work. It can't work.
Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Yeah, you're right.
Ben.
You're right.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. We're just discussing Nottingham Forest's crazy managerial merry-go-round. But we'll introduce you now. We'll have a bit of a chat and we'll come back to the fixture predictions, if that's all right.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit late. But,
no. So,
I got on late and it was Pancake day, so kids wanted to.
Oh yes.
Oh, you. Do you know what? It's almost like you knew.
Yeah.
How many did you have?
How many did you have? What did you have on it?
Do you know what? I've not had mine yet. Been running a bit
Oh,
late, so I'm gonna just cash in tonight and just whatever. I'll be like this on my pillow at midnight.
What's your topping of choice though? Is it classic? Is it? I was going to say lemon
Chocolate
and
banana for me. Nutella
chocolate and
banana.
banana.
Folded
Yeah,
up. Happy days.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I almost said lemon and herb. I thought it was at Nando's for a second instead of the classic lemon and sugar. But there you go. But yeah, Ben, we're going to have a look at how your season's going. Essentially, it's your third Sing When You Win in season. Your fourth in FPL altogether. So the first season you finished 12th in League One. Last season you were 9th, missed the playoffs by 1 point, and currently you're doing quite well. You're 5th. So and I believe you're doing quite well in your band league. Is that true? Are you flying in the band league?
Yeah. I think we've got over 200 people in the Apollo Junction fan league, and I'm third, and there's a handful of points in it, but I don't know why I really want to win the sign. I've got it there. I've got it down here. I really want to win that signed vinyl, even though it's there. I've got it anyway. I just want to win it, just to say, look, everyone. And when we do our next Leeds gig, hopefully, I think it might be in October time.
Yeah.
After our tour, I want the band to present me with it. I want to get booed.
Amazing. Good stuff. But yeah, how are you finding? Well, obviously you're doing quite well this season. What's your secret this season?
It was Crystal Palace defenders. Is it that Lacroix? Yeah, he was just, and Mateta were just. I think it was Mateta. Those three were just my top scorers. I was just banging them in. I think they've changed the rules around the defence. I think the defence get more points than they used to.
Yeah, the DEFCON points and
so
stuff.
So they've been Crystal Palace have been the dream, but since they've fallen off, I've sort of fallen off.
Right.
But yeah, I did. I think the best move for this season was the bench boost when Leeds played Forest.
Right.
I was like, I almost lost, but I'd got like I'd 107 points or something. I think Mike Bushell got like 9 points, something like that. It was harsh, but he beat me last time, so I thought.
Yeah, Mike. We commented last week. Mike Bushell's flying this season, and some people on this panel were suggesting that he might have someone picking his team for him, but because it's such a change.
I've not done anything. Just sort of looked at form table really. Just and then I always think a couple of weeks ahead because I'll tell you what I've done this season, and I'm going to give my secret away. I've not done many transfers, so I've had 2 transfers quite often.
Yeah,
and I think sometimes people feel the need to. Who's playing Wolves? Let's get them in. And actually, the person they've subbed out that plays a blinder. So I've just thought, I'm doing a Daniel Farker. I'm sticking with my team, and I'm not going to change it to the last minute.
Yeah. Well, it's coming off of Farker, isn't it? So
yeah. Oh, yeah. Love the guy.
I think it is easy to leave your team when you're doing all right, and when your team's going okay, you can quite often look at it and think I don't actually need to make 2 transfers or 3 transfers. When you're at the bottom like Chris, then you look at your team and think, God, I've lost again. I need to buy 3 players every week, and you
can overthink it, can't you? When you're at the bottom.
Yeah. I'm safe though, so it's fine.
Well, I know you're safe now, but position-wise, you're still are you 4th from bottom or something, Chris?
Doesn't matter. Like 8 points.
Something embarrassing anyway.
As long as you don't end up in the bottom three.
All about the cup. All about the cup, and I'm still in the cup. So.
Okay.
But actually, who was it? Steve that was slagging Mike off last week, saying he wants to change.
Yeah. He was adamant.
When I looked at how Ben had done last season, Mike was actually in the playoffs last season, so that's 2 seasons in a row. He's doing all right.
Okay. Yeah. It was 3 seasons ago. He was doing the crazy transfers, wasn't it?
Well, and all the seasons before that, it used to be where he'd do like 8 a week.
Yeah.
Minus 24 points.
Yeah.
Very crazy stuff. Cool. Well, Ben, we'll have a bit more of a chat with you in a moment, but we'll go back to the fixtures this coming weekend. Forest, Liverpool. What do we reckon will be the score? We'll start with you, Paul. What do you reckon?
I'm going to go on the fair. I'm going to go for a draw, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not giving me no strong feelings either way.
What do you reckon score wise? 0-0?
No, let's go 1-1.
We'll go 1-1.
Split the difference.
We won't get carried away. We'll go 1-1. Anyone think Forest can beat Liverpool with the new manager Bounce? No, none of us are thinking that.
Yeah. We don't want them to anyway. We want them to lose.
I think Liverpool are going to smash them. I think it's going to be 5-0.
I was going to say that.
I think 5-0. I reckon he's going to be well embarrassed, and the fans are going to be raging. That's what,
you can imagine Dyche would have packed the bus, wouldn't he? And had got a ground a draw out of it, wouldn't he? Easily.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for 6-0 then.
Okay.
I'll go for 4.
Anyone higher than 6? 5, 6? Anyone higher than 6?
I'm going to go. I'll just be moderate and say 2-0 to Liverpool.
I'm going 1-1.
Okay, we've got 2-1-alls. And Lee, did you say 4?
4-0, yeah, Liverpool.
4-0. Okay.
I listened to Pereira's interview this afternoon, and he was saying the interviewer asked him what he was going to do to turn things around for Forest, and after all these managers had, and basically just said he was going to change the attitude and give him a positive attitude. That was it.
I mean, have you been watching Jesse Marsh?
I mean, I could do that.
Yeah, was it the Daz advert that talked about PMA, positive mental attitude?
Yeah,
that's what it's. So yeah, if that's what he's going for, bloody hell, Forest, you'd be in a panic. Cool. So more managerial madness at Tottenham. So Lee, what do you reckon of this new guy, whatever he's called?
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Who is he?
Honestly, I'm in loads of like Tottenham groups, and everyone's saying, "Oh yeah, he's done this when he's gone to clubs. He's like turned them round for like the first bit. He's an interim manager and all that type of thing." But I'm just like, I just think it. You know what? We'd have been better off with like Sean Dyche coming in and steadying the ship and just keeping us up, because there's a real chance that we're going to get relegated. Do you know what I mean? It's like crazy. But yeah, I've absolutely. I heard his interview today and he came across really well, so that's good. And he's mates with Pirlo, so that's good. But other than that, I've absolutely got no idea what's going to go on. So we will see. And his first game being like Arsenal as well. It's like when Ange went to Forest. You're on for a hiding straight away. And I just hope it's not going to be like that. But I've got a feeling he's like, we've got some good players at Tottenham. There's a lot more wrong than the manager.
Yeah,
so must be. And that's the bottom line.
Because I thought Franks did all right at the start. I thought, this looks like a good fit. I thought him at Tottenham was a good fit. First half dozen of games or whatever, they seemed to be making the right noises, playing some decent stuff, and I thought, they could be a force to be reckoned with. But obviously, it's
quite a few injuries, though, haven't they? They lost Solanke early on, didn't they? They lost Maddison
and Kulusevski are kind of the big misses. But will 2 players make a massive difference? I don't. We always have injuries. We've had injuries. I don't know if we've got a physio team or anything at Tottenham, because we've always suffered badly with injuries. But it's I'd change them before I change the manager. Put it that way. So.
Well,
yeah, it's crazy. It seems like a strange appointment, but I always say to like the people that kick off in these like WhatsApp groups go, oh, the ownership and all that sort of thing. But I always think the ownership are responsible to their shareholders to make money, so they don't want to get relegated.
Yeah.
And that's the way I look at it. From a non-football view and from a business view, they don't want to get relegated because it'll cost them a fortune. So
yeah, and in business, there's always got to be a fall guy, hasn't there? And I guess in football, the easiest fall guy in the world is the manager.
Yeah.
So from that point of view, you're bang on, aren't you? But surely Spurs would never go down. They're never at risk.
I don't see a world where that happens.
Why not? Though?
It would be funny. It would be funny.
I mean, it would be
really
Leeds,
would be funny.
No disrespect to Leeds. We're below Leeds, and we're not playing good enough to win. There's no confidence in the team. Yeah. We're a bit of a shit show at the minute. So clubs are already going, oh, we're playing Tottenham. Let's get our backs up and we'll beat them. And it's easy to do. We are so easy to beat at the minute.
Yeah.
If you put the ball over the top through the middle, we're knackered.
My family team is Spurs. But I was born in Leeds and I chose to support Leeds when I saw Lee Chapman and Strachan in 1992. So, but I watched them quite a bit with my family. But I said at the start of the season, and I might be wrong, Lee, so correct me, but I said they're lacking any lead. They lack a leader. Like, we have an Ampadu and we've got Rodon and we've got plenty of. There are leaders in that team and you can tell the lads respect each other, but there's just no leader, I don't think.
Yeah, there isn't. Romero's a knobhead. He's proved that time and time again. He actually thinks he's better than he is. He's not that good. He's an average defender. He's certainly not a leader. And I criticise when they pick Sonny as the captain, because again, I don't think he's got that leadership quality. And I'm kind of old school when it comes to football. I think you need players, and I've always said players like John McGinn, Scott McTominay, anybody that's going to get stuck in. And if you're in the changing room at half time and somebody's going, oh, we can try harder, lads, or somebody's going, you're a dick, you're playing shit. You want somebody like that, I think, and that is what they're lacking. So hopefully, I think Polinia would make a good captain of Tottenham. Because he's got the testicular fortitude to kind of say, we need to sort this out. So, but again, it's the new manager might make changes, but I doubt it. But Romero's not good enough.
It'll be Archie Gray at this rate.
Yeah, I love Archie Gray. We've got some of the best talent in the country at the minute, but we're playing like Archie Gray out of place. We're literally using him as like a play anywhere you can, because he's the sort of player. He's that good that he'll play anywhere. He's absolutely superb. But I do feel that his confidence will get knocked by the fans, because there's still some fans go, oh, Archie Gray's running around like a headless chicken, which is, and that comes from like the manager, the coaching staff. They're asking him to do things and playing in positions where he's not naturally there. So it'll be interesting to see. But I think if a good coach came in, a good manager came in and, actually use the players to the potential. Shane Bergvall got injured recently, but I think Archie Gray is an absolute talent, and so is his brother at Leeds.
So Gray's been playing right back, centre midfield. Where else have you played him? He's played everywhere for you guys.
Literally plays everywhere. He is absolutely superb. And again, fans get on the back of players on WhatsApp groups. I'm like, no, I'm having none of that. he's absolutely. We should be protecting these players at all cost. He's a future England captain for me.
Yeah,
that's how good he is.
Yeah. Well, time will tell, but
I think Ampadu's better, but no. Oh, but then again, he's Welsh, isn't he?
But yes, so Spurs. I mean, never heard of the guy, and his record. You look at his record; it doesn't seem to be particularly exciting. It's not like he seems like one of these consultants you get at work who comes in and probably leaves before he gets found out. Comes in for 3 months and goes, "Oh, this guy's all right," and then he does some stuff and then disappears, and then 6 months later, everyone finds out that he was shit and caused major issues.
What happened to that fella?
Sacked about half a dozen times, hasn't he?
Yeah, exactly. It seems a
strange appointment.
Very strange.
I mean, that's sort of half of the course when you manage in Italy, isn't it? To be honest, you're going to get sacked half a dozen times before you're 40. So,
yeah. But I bet the amount of payoffs he's had, he'd be loving life,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he knows he's going to get another one.
Forest.
He'll get a few canny bags of Tudor out of that. Really, so I had to have that joke in somewhere. Had to.
You got it written down at the top of his sheet.
I haven't. It was just in my head. It's not even written on my sheet this week. I can't hear the word Tudor without thinking a canny bag of Tudor. I can never think of that. There you go. That's why I failed history, to be fair. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Let's talk about score predictions. Spurs Arsenal. Having said all that, Lee, what do you reckon?
I think we will still get beat because we're not quite good enough. So, but I don't think we'll get tonked. As we would have under Frank. So I think there'll be a bit of bounce back. So I'm going to go 2-1. 2-1 to Arsenal. Yeah.
Okay. Anyone fancying Spurs?
Nah.
No, I'm going to go 5-0 again. I'm going to go 5-0 for the idiot clubs that sacked their.
It's a good weekend for Leeds. All of our rivals getting beat 5-0.
So it's just going to be a laugh a minute for everyone who sacked the manager. Right, Chris, do you want to go 6?
I've counted how many clubs he's had since 2012.
About 13 into something.
14, 13 clubs. So that's a 6-0 for me.
6, okay.
Yeah. I'll go 3-0.
3-0, okay.
I think we just need to edge this little bad run. So if we get to about 5-6 games left, then it's a free for all in it, and Tottenham will be shitting themselves then, won't they?
But genuinely, like if they were in the Mitre, this guy, there's no history that he can like grab hold of a team, and that's the thing. You need people who know the league a little bit and can kind of dig deep when it comes to the shit.
He's got history of taking clubs out of the shit. He's got a bit like you were saying about Carrick, actually. Like when he first goes in, he obviously sorts the heads out. Yeah, and he's quite good at that from what I've seen. But other than that, he's had like 13 clubs. So why? And when you look at it, we've had like Conte, Mourinho, managers like that can't do anything with us. So why would this guy do anything better?
Well, Ange is your most successful manager in a long time, let's be honest.
Yeah, I like Ange. I still like Ange. I think he was an honest guy, and I think he wasn't Premier League manager level, or maybe like winning things in the Premier League, but he was a good, decent, honest bloke, and I think he had the players, and that's the important thing. He had the changing room. He had the changing room, and he had the fans as well. So I know there was a few fans turned on him, but I think a lot of fans appreciated that kind of honesty about him. He says this is what's happening. And ultimately, and I've said this before, no club has the divine right to stay in the Premier League. All these Tottenham fans that are going, "Oh, we're too good to go down." It's a load of bollocks, isn't it? At the end of the day,
I mean, stadium in the Championship will be amazing. I'm not going to lie.
It will be. What an away day that'd be for some clubs.
I know, but I'm not going to have it next season.
The problem you have is the clubs step up. All the other clubs would step up, and it's not an easy league to get out of. We've said well experts and Leeds fans at this, but that's the game. You don't want to be that game. All the teams look for and the cap and the fixture list first day, when it comes out.
Yeah. It's like your cup final, isn't it? Away
it'll only sell out for Wrexham as well. That's the only game we'll sell out. Will be Wrexham.
Cool. Let's Spurs Arsenal then. Ben, what do you reckon?
Oh, the way Arsenal are at the moment, I'm gonna go 4-5-0.
All right. Okay. So we've got 2-5-0.
I'll go 4.
Go 4. Okay. Good stuff. Paul, what do you reckon?
I'm also going to go 2-1 Arsenal. I love me a narrative, so I reckon an early Spurs goal will get all their hopes up, and then equaliser around about 79, and then an absolute soul-sucking crusher, 95-minute Declan Rice corner goes straight in.
Yeah, the WhatsApp chat's going to be fun on Sunday afternoon for sure. And then Monday night football is Everton Manchester United. So what do we reckon there? Everton Man U are.
Is Grealish back?
No, I think still is.
No, I think he's out for a while, isn't he? I think he's out for. He might have said he was out for the season. I thought I read that the other day.
Who's that? Grealish.
Grealish, yeah.
Yeah, he's gone
for a while, isn't he?
He's out.
I'm going to go 1-0 Man United.
Okay. I'm going to go for, because I reckon I could potentially get all three of my predictions wrong this weekend, just to piss the fans off. I'm going to go 5-0 Man U as well. Let's go for the hat trick of 5-0. And if I get it wrong, I'll be quite happy with that. But let's go for that. Anyone else? Everton Man U?
I'm going to go 3-0 Man United.
Okay.
I hate saying that.
I mean, in all seriousness, it's the kind of game that Moyes could really get into a Carrick team and be rough them up a little bit. It's got that potential to it as well. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see. But
I'll go 1-1. I think.
I could
Barry playing himself into form now, and I mean, Everton are a bit hit and miss, but then Man United are hit and miss. So 1-1.
Well, West Ham should have beaten Man U last week. Callum Wilson at the end wanted how the hell that would have killed the game. Do you know what I mean? But anyway,
what do you think about their form? Sorry, I know I jumped in
West
late.
Ham.
You think they're going to stay up?
Nah, West Ham are down for me.
Yeah, they've played well the last 4 or 5 games.
But they were. I don't know if you listened to the Square Ball, but they were saying if it was us with our Leeds hat on and we'd had the form that they had and we're still 6 points off it, we would be absolute doom mongering right now, because it's that's our run.
You'd be looking at our fixtures, going, they're going to run away with it. They're mid-table. Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. West Ham have got the worst running of anyone as well.
Yeah.
But no, I can't see. I genuinely can't see West Ham surviving. I think that is a big stadium that everyone will be looking forward to go and do in the Championship. Yeah. Although it's meant to be a crap away day, isn't it, to be fair?
It's crap. I've been miles away from pitch.
No atmosphere at all.
No banter with home fans, because there's this ginormous wall.
Yeah. Well, I go every year to the Athletics. It's a cracking athletics venue. Absolutely love it. But yeah, as a football, I can't imagine watching football at it. Lee, what do you reckon? Everton, Man U?
I'm going to go for 3-0 to Everton, just to piss off Colin. No other reason.
I'd love it if you were right. It would be amazing. And Steve, to wrap this one up.
Sounds like a bit of a dull game that Fernandes is going to score a penalty in, doesn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, possibly.
So I think, like Paul said, probably 1-1, but with my FPL head on, I wouldn't mind Man U winning and Fernandes and Mbeumo getting a goal apiece or something. It'd be nice.
Yeah, but it has all the hallmarks of a boring Monday night football game, doesn't it?
Yeah, so now we've said that, it's going to be 4-4 and it's going to be a cracker.
And everyone will be watching the...
what a game that was.
Well, I mean, most people have got Man U players in their team, haven't they? So it'll probably be a decider for quite a lot of FPL games, I would have thought.
But if West Ham's a terrible away day, hopefully Leeds will be safe by final day, because we're away at West Ham on the last day. So it might be nice if we relegated them as well. Again, sorry, Chesney, if you're listening.
we could actually relegate all 3 teams. If you look at the fixtures, we could mathematically relegate Wolves. About 3 games later, we've got Burnley. And then about 3 or 4 games later, we've got West Ham. I just think Daniel Parker means now, when he's a Grim Reaper and he's just walking past.
Yeah, you'd be like Dr. Death, wouldn't you?
Yeah. There's also a scenario where we lose all these games. We're hoping that we're going to win.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There, I'll throw that back at you. You're not going down. If Middlesbrough getting promoted, you're not going down. But the sad thing is, if it all goes wrong, then Leeds would play a Middlesbrough in the Championship next season rather than the
a lot of people
Premier.
were saying Palace might go down last week or so as well. So
okay.
You'd think Palace would be okay. I see Strand Larsen scored a couple already for him, hasn't he?
Yeah, although they still got beat by Burnley at home. So I mean, it's honestly, I think there's probably about 6 or 7 teams, probably maybe even 8 that are genuinely in it.
Yeah,
this time of the year,
and they'll all be panicking. They'll all be panicking because for a change, Leeds and Sunderland are making a game of it, and then all of a sudden these teams that are comfortable are thinking, "Hang on a minute, we might be going down here."
Yeah, and the European factor as well is a big influence.
But I look at that league table. I can't see how Burnley and Wolves are gone, and West Ham for me, I just can't see it unless Forest cock up. I can't see anyone else.
West Ham only 3 behind Forest out there now.
Yeah.
Only 5 behind Spurs.
You need one win, and suddenly they're right back in it, and Spurs are right in the doo-doo. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
I just can't see West Ham.
Sunderland.
I just hope we, as a club, keep our head screwed on, because realistically, Villa away, City at home, it is, isn't it, under the lights? So, look, realistically, there's a chance we could lose both them games, and if we do, and we are within a point off the bottom 3, we've just got to stay calm. Because as much as I love Ellen Lord,
he's gone just over.
That was a cliffhanger.
As much as he loves Elland Road, these are new game. What do we think Ben's going to say?
It's going to say it can turn
Old
toxic if
Trafford
things
is
are
better.
going against us.
I thought he was going to say something on the toxic bit. I doubt very much he's going to say Old Trafford is better. I think it's definitely not. Are you back, Ben? Sorry. You said as much as you love Elland Road, and then there was a cliffhanger. We didn't know what you said.
That's it. That's all you need to know. No, just if we do get close, we just can't panic, because it can also be a scary. It can turn Elland Road. The atmosphere can turn like that. So we've just got to be just calm, and then I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. I mean, looking at the other fixtures the other teams have got, we're going to be. We're not. Even if we're closer to the bottom 3, none of the ones above us look like they're going to pull away. It'll just be that West Ham have probably clawed the gap on all of us, but it'll be, I think, the same 7 or 8 teams that are in it now will be in it in a couple of weeks' time still.
Yeah, it won't change much. I just keep looking at so many points per game, and if we pick up 1 point a game, which we've managed above that all season, then we're going to get 42 points, and surely 42 points will keep us up.
Yeah, I think as a non-Leeds fan as well, I think Leeds play decent football. That they are not a bad team, and they are good enough to stay up. I think that's the way I look at it. I look at the way Tottenham play, and would I be confident as a Tottenham fan that we would stay up over Leeds? No, not at all. I think that's the reality of the situation at the minute. We're not good enough.
We keep digging out results that we don't expect to get as well. We've done it. We've done it enough times now for it not to be an outlier. I mean, the Chelsea game was hilarious. How we managed to get a point out of that, but we've done it. We've dug in, and there's no capitulations happening other than when we play Arsenal. Yeah,
I think it's a sliding doors season for Leeds. I think this is the season where if they stay up this season, then they'll grow, and from strength to strength. I think this is a real turning point for them. Or that's what it feels like from the outside. And again, conversely, it feels like the same for Tottenham, but in a worse way.
Yeah, I just think at the end of the season as well, you get some players that are already eyeing up a move next season, or people who are playing for a caretaker manager thinking, I'm not really bothered about playing for this guy. He's going anyway.
Yeah.
And you get some teams that are on the beach anyway, and they're fine and they're safe and they're not really into it. And if you get team like the first time Leeds went up with Bielsa, and he was obviously getting into him saying, right, we're playing every game the same way, we're going to be going for it every game. So we kept going right to end. I think we won like last 8 matches or something.
Yeah.
Because you get all these you pick up points where you're not supposed to do, don't you, at the end of the season?
Yeah.
You only get those teams scrambling that pick up points.
Yeah, it's like the Boxing Day fixtures. The Boxing Day fixtures always throw up those, Liverpool getting beat by Burnley or whatever. I think towards the tail end of the seasons when was it Shankly always said you should never give less than 100% or whatever the quote was. You should always be up for every game 100% regardless. And I do think as it gets towards this point in the season, there's a lot of teams that just sort of like, I don't want to get injured. There's a World Cup and all these other types of things that are playing in. And like, are you going to put in 100% in a tackle? So all these things come into play, even subconsciously to the players. And if you're like mid-table and safe, are you going to put in 100%? No. Possibly not. I'm not saying they won't, but possibly not. Yeah. And players like, and again, I'll say Romero, because I don't like him. Will he be putting 100% into every game? He'll probably put 100% into tackles that he shouldn't, where he knows he's not going to get the ball. But yeah, it's that time, and I think it's all that mental thing, and I don't think Tottenham have got that mental capacity at the minute.
Well,
the longer it goes on, and the teams like Palace, Tottenham, West Ham, Forest are all still involved. It's good for us, and it's good for Leeds. It's good for the general
Brighton there as well.
And Brighton have got as bad a form as Tottenham at the minute, I think.
Yeah,
so
they were awful last time out. Absolutely god awful.
But I can't see. It's 3 from 4 at the bottom for me. Anyone else above 5th, Spurs and above are safe as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what you're worried about.
Forest, I think West Ham Forest.
If I was a Borough fan in Leeds' position, and I'm as pessimistic as they come sometimes with Borough, and I would be like, "Nah, we'll be fine."
Go on then, round the tiles. Who's the third team? Pick your third team to go down then. If Wolves and Burnley have gone,
Forest or Palace.
Yeah, given the European commitments and the fact they're on the 4th or 5th manager this season, it's going to have to be Forest. It's been a shit show.
Yeah, I think so as well. So across the board, Forest. Then.
Yeah, I mean, Forest have still got to play Liverpool, City. They've still got to play Chelsea and Manchester United. So, like, they're not games that they're going to win.
I think they've got a couple of 6-pointers as well, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got Spurs. they've got Burnley. I absolutely can't see them doing well, to be fair. And to be honest, if you've got a manager treating managers like that, a chairman treating managers like that, I think most people will probably want to see Forest go down. And West Ham probably will benefit from Forest cocking up.
Yeah,
it's the curse of getting above yourself.
Cup. Forest are still in. Is it Europa League they're in?
Yeah.
So if they theoretically won that, would they qualify for the Champions League?
No.
Go down.
Yeah, you can go down and still. Yeah, they could go down and still qualify for the Champions League. Yeah, I mean, could you imagine them winning that? I really can't.
No, but
it could happen. Yeah.
It's like Tottenham and United last season. There wasn't that much difference, really, was there, between where Forest could be a couple of places. So
yeah, exactly.
It's a curse, isn't it? All these teams that get above themselves and qualify for Europe, they're always pants the season after, aren't they?
Giving it all big bollocks.
Yeah, like West Ham were in Europe over here, weren't they? They've gone rubbish since
then.
Yeah. Who wants those Thursday night games? Exactly. It's crazy stuff. Cool. All right. Well, we'll find. Who the hell knows? We'll find out about the what happens, and we'll find out at the end of the season who goes down. Yeah,
that was an elongated relegation.
It was. It was good though. Seeing as how it was a good filler, given that we didn't have lots to talk about in the FPL. That works out quite well. So Ben, what's happening with the band? Do you want to let us know what's happening in 2026? What exciting stuff planned?
Yeah, we've got a tour coming up. It's just pinged through now actually. Yeah, we've got support sorted for our tour. We're starting in Manchester. Just go on our Facebook page, Instagram, whatever, Apollo Junction. We've got a lot of gigs between April and May. We're going for smaller venues on this tour because we're supporting Richard Ashcroft at 4 of his shows, and we're going to do a couple of festivals as well. So I thought it'd be good for fans to see us in like a really small, like literally 150, 200 cap venue.
Cool.
And then we go from there to there, just because that's how music industry is really. So yeah, we got them two coming up. Yeah, when we started recording, like a new album last weekend as well. Kind of with the twist. I think we're going to go completely different with this one. Got a couple of really good backing singers, really good. Some backing singers in the band. We're going to go like, you know, a bit more orchestrated, a bit more strings and stuff. So we are busy, really busy, and it's going. It's good. It's probably the best it's gone, I think.
Excellent.
So yeah, really well. But we are missing the FA Cup semi-final because I did check last night when I saw the draw. We're in Edinburgh when Leeds go to Wembley, so I'm hoping we get to the final.
Where we do so well in normally.
Yeah, I had to check.
Have a good knees up in Edinburgh watching it on the telly before you go on stage.
Yeah. No, I must admit, we have done this before. We got invited to play a festival in Bolton. Was it last year, the Euros, or the year before? And it was a Switzerland game, and it went to penalties. And I thought, and we were on this stage, so I just had the phone like underneath my monitor, and there was just 4 lads and a drummer just riding on a smartphone. Just fans not paid to see this. They've not paid to see this at all. To be fair, it cleared. It all cleared, and after penalties, it come back again.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably
have to honour your times, you know, you sign contracts and stuff for festivals, and so we got the graveyard slot, just field emptied.
Could they not have just put the football on the screen behind you while you were playing?
I would have been up for that.
They'd get some right cheers.
You should have just done that and played while it was on. Everyone would have come and watched you anyway, and then you could have just like turned your back to the crowd.
But yeah, no, it's going well. Tour's selling really well. I think Manchester's very close to selling out, and we're doing Trades Club, and Leeds is going to be October, I think. So it's a bit of a not confirmed yet, but I think Saturday, October 10th is going to be a Leeds gig. We'll have to get a nice venue sorted for that, but so it's going really well.
Amazing. And I saw you support Ashcroft at Dalby Forest a couple of years ago. Is that kind of how you've got the gigs? Did you get to know him, or is it just more through management and that kind of thing?
No, first one was one of them things, you know. If you don't ask, the answer's no. But I think a lot of it's just how you've got to be like professional. If I'd have been in my 20s or even 30s, I'm 40 now, but you know, you just turn up at these festivals, and you know, you think, rock and roll, you'll get pissed or whatever, and you've got to be pro at these gigs, man. You know, you've got to turn up, be on time, bish bash bosh, and then once you've done that and you've put a really good show on, they're more likely to get you back on. And you know, after his Oasis tour, to get on 4 shows is just ridiculous. Like,
it's brilliant.
I can only imagine the amount of artists that wanted to get on it. So but you know, he likes us. You know, he likes the fact we're independent. We don't. We're not owned by anybody. Even if the band could probably be bigger if we were signed to Sony or something, but we don't. We're just like doing it ourselves because we can choose what we want to do, and we're not getting robbed
blind. A lot to be said about that. Yeah, exactly. The robbed blind bit would be horrendous, wouldn't it?
So make sure you leave your FPL app open while you're just sat having a little beer with him backstage, and you might go, what's that there?
Well, I'll say, if you want to do fantasy football, give it a go. But you don't really. I've had one conversation with him probably out of the times we've supported him so far, and even then he was eating his, you know, I think he was eating shepherd's pie or something like that, and I kind of disturbed him, you know. But you know, you've just got to say, like,
the lottery winners were asking Robbie Williams. Nikolai was asking J-Lo.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want Ashcroft in because he's a lucky man.
That'll go down in history. That joke.
Anyone else?
I'm not saying anymore.
Go on. No one else is biting on for that one. Good stuff. Well, no, it sounds good. So you have to keep us posted with the Leeds gig and stuff like that. So,
we will do. And
good.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with it. Should we have a quiz? Shall we have last week I've heard that we were accused it was very Leeds centric last week. We even had a Leeds quiz. So this week, well, Leeds might be involved because there's questions all about teams that got relegated from the English Premier League. So basically, it's just, do you remember who got relegated in what season, essentially? But I'll give you, you'll get a point if you get one of the three teams, because otherwise I don't think anyone's going to get all three. We'll start with you, Paul. Pick a number between 1 and 100.
27.
27
Is
is
Chat GPT as well, so it could be bollocks.
no. I've upgraded to Microsoft Copilot, and they are using NBC Sports according to this, so it should be accurate. So there we see. I'm investing in it a little bit. Which three clubs suffered relegation in 2013, 2014? But you can just pick one of them to get a point.
Should we all just say one and then hope one of us gets one right?
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, that might be easy.
Wigan.
No.
West Brom.
No.
Norwich.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go. Right. Yeah. So, well, Paul, if you can answer it yourself, fine. But Paul was taking a while. I think we could.
I am
so
sorry.
yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Way too much.
Cardiff.
Cardiff was the other. Cardiff was the other one as well. Well, one of the other ones, and the third was Fulham. So I don't even remember that season at all, to be fair. So Steve, as you got that one, you pick a number.
10.
Number 10 is, which teams were relegated in the 2003-2004 season?
Leeds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did we go down with, though? Who did we go down with?
I know
Go on,
Leicester.
Chris. It was Leicester, and the other one was
it Ipswich?
No, bottom of the pile
Middlesbrough?
currently.
Wolves.
Wolves, yeah, Wolves was the other one. But yeah, Steve, you get a point. Chris, go on as you answered before.
35.
35 on relegated teams. Which teams were relegated in 2011, 2012?
Sunderland.
Nope.
West Brom.
Newcastle.
Nope.
Bolton.
Yes.
West Ham.
Lee Nick's point. Yeah, it was Bolton, it was Blackburn, and it was Wolves again. How many times have Wolves gone down? I tell you, but yeah. Lee, pick it one.
Number 4.
Number 4 is, who was relegated in the 1995-96 season?
Bolton
and City.
It was Bolton and
Coventry.
City. Yeah. It was Bolton, City, and QPR was the other one. So there you go. So yeah, Lee, you got another point there. I've lost count of the points. You can make your own.
It anyway.
It's got a bit crazy. It is not as funny though. Ben, you go.
36.
36 is, who went down in 2004, 2005?
Oh, the year after Leeds. Watford.
Yes.
West Brom stayed up, I think, that year.
No, we played Watford
they
in
did the
playoffs,
Great
didn't we?
Escape. Brian Robson did the Great Escape, I think, that season, which meant Middlesbrough.
No, we were flying high in the Premier League that season. We were doing well.
Sheffield United.
No, I think Borough qualified for Europe that season.
Southampton.
It was Southampton, yes,
Yeah.
along with Norwich City and Crystal Palace, the usual suspects. Cool. Well, we'll have one more round. Paul, pick a number.
99.
Oh, scrolling at the bottom. Oh, what a crap. Which 2000? They've changed the questions down the bottom. Which 2002-2003 relegated club is nicknamed the Baggies?
Finally.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah,
West
Ben's
Brom.
been shouting West Brom.
Well, it's one of them things. West Brom or Norwich, you just got to
come up with some. But yeah, but this is just like picking stupid nicknames. Steve.
50.
Good. You avoided the 90s. I'm pleased you did that because it was getting silly. Who were the relegated teams in the earliest Premier League season with 4 drop spots? So 94 and 95, 4 teams went down.
94, 95. Oldham.
Did they really?
According to this, I mean, who knows if it's true? But
94, 95. Luton?
nope.
Oldham?
Norwich and Ipswich, did they go down
Norwich
at the
and
same
Ipswich,
time?
yes, they did go down at the same time. You're
Coventry?
right. Along with Crystal Palace and Leicester City.
Ooh.
So there you go. Back in 94, 95, 4 were going down. So yeah, it'd be more fun if there was 4 going down this season, wouldn't it, lads?
Be
Chris,
interesting, wouldn't it?
go on.
Pull that ladder up. We want
Let's
NFL.
go 75.
75 is...
People moan about that when I suggest relegating more people.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Which relegated side in... That doesn't even make sense.
Excellent. I love these ones.
Just read it.
Which relegated side in 2017-18 had been Premier League ever present until 2018? I don't think this is true, but anyway. So what they're saying is they were in the Premier League since its inception, and I think that's bullshit. I don't think they were at all.
Newcastle.
No.
West Ham.
No. This is definitely a team that have not been ever present. But they did get relegated that season.
Oh, Villa?
Nope.
Everton?
Nope. But they're definitely not ever of presence. This is bullshit.
Sheffield Wednesday.
No, Stoke City, apparently. And Stoke City
right,
have
okay.
not been ever present. They found their way up and then were there for a while and then got dropped out.
Came up in about 2000 or something, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Cool. Who's next? Was it you, Chris?
I think it was Lee.
Lee, sorry.
Yeah, me maybe.
Yeah.
Number
Pick a
7.
Number 7 is who were the relegated teams in 2000, 2001?
Yeah.
Middlesbrough?
Was it Derby?
Bradford.
It wasn't Borough. It was
West
Bradford,
Brom.
you're right.
Bradford.
It was Bradford. Borough almost went down that season. That was the season that Terry Venables dived in and saved us after Brian Robson was shit. But it was Bradford, Manchester City, and Coventry City.
I think we beat Bradford 6-1 or something like that at the end of the last game of the season, didn't we? Did that get us in the Champions League?
Maybe.
But yeah, that was all the way back then.
Funny season when Bradford had like Carboni and Stan Collymore and
Collymore,
yeah.
David
They beat us opening game of the
Yeah.
season. Like Bradford played us home, like we were home, and they beat us 1-0 opening game of the season, and they were doing quite well for a bit, and then they sunk. Ben, to wrap it all up, pick a number.
28.
28 is which clubs went down in 2016, 2017?
Stoke?
Nope.
Leicester?
Nope.
Did Borough go down that season, Jamie?
Yes, that was the last time Middlesbrough were in the Premier League, and they went down along with Sunderland. That was one of the saving graces that Sunderland went down as well as Borough, and Hull City were the other team that went down that season. So there you go. That wraps up. We're quite good at relegation teams. So there you go. Good knowledge on relegation teams, and given that we've talked a lot about relegation in this episode, I thought it was quite fitting to wrap up with that one. Cool. All right, we'll wrap this up for another Pancake Day / Friday morning, because I know Ben and Paul are itching to get at their pancakes, so we'll let them crack on. But yes, thanks to you, Ben. Thanks to you, Paul. Good luck rest of the season. We might see you on the pod towards the end if you're going to win the Champions League potentially or something like that. We'll have to bring you back on. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter or on X at SWYW_FPL. You can ask us a question if you're watching it on YouTube. And thanks again to Jersey Chris, to Lee, to Steve. They think it's all over. It is for another week. Enjoy your footballing week. Keep on singing and keep on winning. Goodbye.
Bye.
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 Get out of my podcast.